Hello everybody and welcome. It's been a weird setup, but we managed to get it going. Sorry for the delay. I'm Arostaleus. Artemis is nowhere to be found at the moment, so I'll try to suffice myself. Again, I apologize for the small issues we've encountered, and this is actually going to be a very hype race. I've been quite excited for this one since these two are very good runners, and I cannot wait to see the show they can put on. This match is actually for access to the winners finals, where the winner of this match will play versus Leggy Gamer to actually reach the grand final from the winner's side, which is very important for anyone with an ambition to win the tournament, since we'll give you two chances. Ooh, we have the first kind of big mistake. Getting a horrible bunny there. Oof. This actually is gonna hurt. The bunny gets finally tired and then he's able to grab him, but Archer grabs the third bunny on 117, and then he still has to get out of ballot for the second, so pretty hefty lead from Archer. I think Danny will not be very happy about this, but he's already almost 12 seconds behind. Oof, this is gonna hurt. So, situation we have at end right now. As said, this is the match, the winner semifinals on the winner side of the bracket, and whoever is gonna lose this match is not gonna get eliminated from the tournament, and instead is gonna go directly into losers top 6. And there's still no opponent on that side of the bracket, since losers bracket is quite a bit. There still needs to be a lot of matches from the losers bracket, so we still don't know the opponent from the loser. But again, it is quite a shame that one of these two runners needs to go to the losers bracket. But then again, there's only 2 people in the finals, and well, it's gonna be one of those 2 going to the losers bracket. But in the losers bracket, you actually have another chance to get in the grand finals. So having a second shot is already going to be good enough. So I hope the runners don't get the nerves rolling, given that you actually have a second chance after this match. So again, Archer with a pretty sizable lead after Gateway. Unfortunate situation for Nanny happened there, but really, they're only so long that such a lead is not really determining anything at the moment. It's also been noted both of the runners are using the JP version of the game. Obvious reasons being text scrolling faster in this game on Japanese version. So both of the runners are actually top level runners, so it's quite expected for them to have such equipment, given it saves about 40 seconds over the English version of the game. And so it's kind of mandatory if you want to go for the world record. The other option being Wii U Virtual Console, but there are no world record contenders using the Wii U at the moment. Although it is a legit, it's still, the leaderboard is still the same, so you could technically use Wii U VC. Archer about to wrap up Gateway there. We see Danny getting both the runners getting a cutscene skip there, as expected. Archer actually got a pretty nice Gateway, not exactly scintillating, but not at all bad, considering the tournament setting. We opting for right side there on the flip switches, as Archer exits Gateway with 4:15, which is fine. It's a pretty good time considering the tournament setting. And he will surely not be very ecstatic about this time instead, considering he is 15 flat seconds behind. Yeah, players, that's the winner of a lot of matches still to be decided soon. So just for the movie percent part of this game, which is very exciting, as you can see, this is the intro cutscene. I'm going to be talking about a bit about the runners. We have HardcoreGaming on the right side of the screen, currently ahead. Archer has been a staple present at the top of the leaderboards for quite a while now. He's held multiple world records. He's at the moment the holder of the world record in Luigi 120 stars category, which is basically considered the 100% category for the game, even though it isn't technically 100%. And it is currently third place in the 90% leaderboard behind Valu and Sludgy Gamer. And is considered to be one of the best 3 players in Super Mario Galaxy at the moment. The trio of people I've just nominated are generally widely considered to be the top 3 players. And, well, he is technically the favorite as the best seed, and he has the better PB over Danny at the moment. But the difference isn't big enough so that the race is clearly in his favor. So if you said to me after this match, well, Danny's going to be in Grand Finals, I wouldn't be hugely surprised, let's say. On the left side of your screen, you have Danny GG, a runner who has been growing a lot in the recent year, and basically in Hardcore just are the new contenders on the top of the leaderboard, while Sludgy and Valor are more considered hold guard. His PB is 227.27, not 37, not 27 sadly. So his PB is about a minute and a half worse than Hardcore, but he is considered to be generally slightly more consistent, so this can balance out on that act. With consistency there playing a key factor. And yeah, he surely can pull out set of 2 in this race, so I'm fully expecting him to give Hardcore a run for his money, if not even win the race, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Hardcore there with a perfect entrance on Good Egg, long jumping a bit too early there, but the rest of the run was flawless there. Ooh, Danny doesn't have many bits there, fortunately. Hardcore bleeding the Peanut Planet pretty easily. This star is very technical. It doesn't have many huge chokes, but it's easy to lose the occasional 5 seconds here, which, yeah, it's pretty annoying when it happens. Especially so early in the runs in a race. Hardcore opting for a safer strat there with the boulder launcher. And there we'll see if Danny is going for a bit of a riskier strat there. You can technically long jump from top there. He doesn't. Both runners opting for a slightly safer strat here. As Hardcore reaches Dino Piranha in... well, Dino Piranha. Yeah. Dude, I always just jumble the name of the bosses. Dino Piranha. Dino Piranha is in Galaxy 2. And Danny is 14 seconds behind. So he has actually saved a second in this early part of the level and frame perfectly presses. So Hardcore's fight going pretty well up until now. Getting the early third hit. So looking pretty good. As Hardcore wraps up the star here with an 8:53. We have Danny closing up the star as well. His final star time is going to be, again, a 9:07. So, yeah, we're in the 14 seconds territory there. Nothing too huge. This run is very long, so a 15 seconds advantage at this stage of the game means actually quite a lot in grand scheme of things, but I mean, all it takes is a miss on F1 skip, for instance, and yeah, advantage Danny instantly. So, as a game develops at the moment, the early stage of the runs, consistency are more important for morality factor. You don't want to be missing skips. It just has to keep your spirits high. This is a pretty long run. You don't want to make chain mistakes and basically ruining the experience and by extension your actual ability to run. So HardcoreGaming now heading into Good Egg 2 right now. Are they adding into the block? In the block side there. Perfect kills. Here. Actually, a good amount of star bits and perfect Luma bounce there, as expected from a world record contender, really. Danny there, going for the block as well. We'll see star bit total out of this. My feeling is that this section wasn't as smooth for Danny as it was for Hardcore. And he has 64 bits, actually one less bit. As long as you're not under 60, there's not a big problem there. So, yeah, they're both fine. All that matters is speed then. And I think Hardcore has been slightly better in this section. We're gonna add the confirmation as a timer at the end of the star, but... Ooh, anyway, 83 bits there. Wow. That's a lot of bits entering this section. And then you add a slightly more troubled section on this star, as opposed to the cleaner execution that he had over Archer in Good Egg 1. These stars are actually not that short, but of course it's not like you have much choice in terms of routing at the very beginning of the game. They're also very technical. They're not hard per se to execute. It's just that you can gain a lot of time with just being better at movement in these stars over another runner who is less experienced, and this can actually show these galaxies are a good indicator of your overall capacity in the game as regarding movement. Well, not perfect, of course, because nothing is more accurate than your actual PB, but you can pretty easily tell the level of a runner just by the way they play these levels. Now, Archer getting into the star and completing it. We're gonna have a time delta there at 12:19. He's actually having a pretty good run up until now. Pretty consistent. Yeah, and my assumption was actually right. Then he's probably just a tad more behind right there. He has lost a couple of seconds from Archer in this star. Now, Archer unlocking Onive 1 and adding into Onive 1, major skip of course there. So, it could be a deal breaker. Of course, we don't expect anything other than the first try from these two runners, but you never know. It's known as a skip that you can be very consistent at, but I mean, I now have cursed them, don't I? So we will see how they fare. Archer actually using the pushback starbit rerouting to full effect there, grabbing a bit, giving a bit from the end there. Also, I might mention that Danny is probably not going to use the newest route. That's actually a bit faster for security reasons, I guess. It's the best way to describe that. So as you can see, we don't see him grabbing the M bits there. Archer there going into the skip. And welcome, Pots. I suppose you're going to be our co-com today, I guess.
Hello.
So,
I guess
how are you doing? How are you doing,
pretty
man?
good. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Just got back, so I was just like, hey, I might as well just, well, because Artemis was taking ages, I felt like I might as well step in.
So, the current situation is 14 minutes into the run. Archer and Danny have just completed the first try on the eye, one skip for both of them. Archer has a lead of around 15 seconds up until now, so...
Yeah, I was watching the beginning, the start of it. Alright, let me just get everything set up, and I will also join the join commentary.
Don't worry, mate. As of right now, we have Archer. Of course, then Danny had a little trouble with the monies. For anybody just joining there, it doesn't look like the lead has changed dramatically. Rerouting, well, routing will be a bit of a problem, as in Danny will likely do the old route as opposed to Archer doing pushback. But luckily, I have my official game router widget by myself. Okay.
TM. You have to add a trademark to it. Have to. Don't see why you wouldn't.
Gonna monetize everything these days. I'm a sellout, of course. Archer now adding into Oni F2 and the tower climb, so we'll see how he fares on that. It's pretty tricky strat to be nailing.
So basically they're actually dip, which is basically where you just climb up the this tower really fast, and yeah, you know, it's looks like hardcore got the no, naturally climbed the tree really pretty well. See how Danny does.
Ooh,
Oh,
that was pretty cool. That was a close shave there. If he, Danny, oh my god. The problem is not that he's missing the strat as much
going
as
for
he.
waterfall, which is
Yeah. Waterfall is
actually
it's a very risky strat. Yeah, waterfall is a very risky strat. So Danny losing more time here as Archer completes a pretty much
by the way,
flawless.
By the way, I have to go in 30 minutes, so
Get to what?
I'll probably have to go in 30 minutes. I'll be back later. Just wanted to let you know.
Okay, I see. So Danny is around 30 seconds behind.
Honey High Free from Hardcore.
Danny is officially 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, Danny is like
27 seconds behind.
Still anyone's game though.
Yeah,
Hardcore couldn't really make a big mistake later on, and it can be balanced anyway. Oh, anyway.
Well, the whole point of this is not really just the time that Archer has over Danny right now, although that's actually starting to become sizable. 27 seconds is nothing to scoff at. But yeah. I guess my point is that Danny's confidence might have taken a couple of blows there, because he's not been missing the strats you would expect to miss, but Waterfall and Bunnies, those are, I guess if you've heard going for Waterfall, you should be pretty confident in your Waterfall game, and not getting it might just give you some doubts over what you should do, and that can be bad. So I hope Danny doesn't let that get to him.
I actually would recommend well, I don't know. He actually I actually don't find Waterfall too consistent myself, so I was just like, it's not really the most well, it's really the most it can be time. You can save time, or you can lose a lot more if you fail it.
Well, it's a very high risk, low reward thing. So you better be confident in what you're doing if you're doing Waterfall.
Oh, Hardcore is done for the fast.
I suppose Danny will as well.
Yeah.
What was that? Wow. Danny's speed getting into... Wow, that was just so good.
He's getting... Oh, he's going safe. Wait, what is this? Oh, he's getting star bits. That's actually very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that was weird. Maybe that's what I meant there. Maybe he's like, I shouldn't go for fast Bugaboom, because if I miss, I'm gonna lose even more time. Which
good call.
I don't know if he did that, but I'm gonna ask him after the race.
All right. So loop to loop, it's not really anything that much to expect here. So anything between here and
it's kind of an auto scroller.
It's literally an auto scroller. But you can lose up most of like 1 to 2 seconds, maybe a bit more if the sensor bar doesn't work here.
Maybe a bit more if Meowmic's sensor bar doesn't work and it falls off. That was pretty. That was pretty sad to watch.
It was. Oh my god. Surprised that actually happened though. To be honest, I actually didn't hear that.
I knew from the very beginning that something was wrong because he fell off because he just didn't turn enough. But the turn was a constant radius turn, so if you're just jostling the Wiimote, you'll see the Manta gets tilted just a bit. You don't see just a constant radius turn. So I thought something went wrong, and he confirmed that. He thought he told me that this sensor mount wasn't working there, and well, that was oof.
Yeah.
So Arthur actually going for coinless there. Danny just didn't care, I guess, since he got 8 coins in the very first stretch.
Yeah, coinless only really saves like at most half a second to a second, so it's not too important. But if you're a top tier runner, you might as well go for it because it's everything helps in.
Yeah, exactly. The point is actually making coinless work without sacrificing time in other strats. Like, if you can make coinless work, but you're actually like alpha seconds lower in the race. Also, nice time from Marker, 56.80.
56.8. Pretty good. That's really good.
That's pretty good. Anything 56 in this race.
56
is pretty good.
Yeah, 56 is really good.
I have gone at 56s in the past, but that was in IELTS. Like,
yeah, same. I got like a 56.98 once.
Then he going very safe there. Actually losing only 6 tenths there, but though, so you can see there.
57.66 though is still really good.
Arthur rocking the terrace there, dude. Very consistent up until now. We'll see how he fares in flip switch.
Yeah, it actually is going to be very interesting to see how he does.
So we've said that many times, but might as well repeat it once more. This galaxy should not be underestimated. It is very technical. You need perfect knowledge of what you're doing in order to not lose any time here. And it just looks simple, but it's not. Really. Not at all. We're going for a couple of high reward strats there. Looking crisp. Looking very crisp there.
It is it's a very fun cycle to actually do, to be honest.
Yeah, when you nail it, it's great. When you don't, you're facepalming very hard, usually.
Yeah. Don't you just question why, how?
Then you're going for the long jump strat there, which is actually slightly faster or way riskier. Probably doesn't even consider it a strat at this point. Like, that's what I usually do there.
It's just movement, really. I wouldn't consider it a strat.
Yeah, that was a good bit. It was a good bit of movement though. So Archer going into Mega Leg there, looking at a solid 25 terrace.
25 terrace is... Yeah, 25 terrace is actually, like, amazing, so...
The 25 terrace means you're damn good, generally. 25 terrace in a race means, wow, okay.
Unbelievable. It's nothing to joke about, really.
After going for the R version of this,
and he gets
piece of cake.
It's literally like free to him, considering how many runs he's done.
I guess we'll be taking time after this to see if the lead has changed significantly. There were no major blunders from any of the runners, but I guess it's nice. Danny might have caught / lost time, but you never know.
He might have.
Oh, Danny going for the normal strat there.
Oh, it's going a bit safe, but yeah, it works out for him.
Yeah, the big problem up until now is that Archer isn't missing anything. Archer is generally just... He's generally been doing slightly harder stuff, but he hasn't missed anything. That's the point.
He's actually a really consistent... Well,
if you compare that to Danny, I would say Archer's definitely got a way better self-test, but... Their
Definitely.
consistency, I would give that accolade to Danny, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's probably because he does simpler strats, but yeah, Archer is probably risking a bit more in his runs, and so that adds up eventually.
Definite. That's a 25-35 terrace though.
Ooh,
So.
that hurts, Danny.
Oh.
That hurts.
Got
Not
a
a huge time loss, but 25-36 terrace there from Archer.
25-36. Close enough. Close enough. Let's see how Space Jump
Also,
1 Skip, notorious for hardcore, actually goes out for him.
Yeah, this might be a key moment for the race because if Danny nails it first try and Archer messes with it a couple times, that's a nice lead slice in Elf, you know, and it's not something you want to see. But Danny is falling behind. His deficit is now 39 seconds. I didn't expect Archer to build such a lead so early on.
Yeah, hardcore is doing like really well for
Yeah, considering it's a race, it's a very good run.
But that just shows how I think he's just comfortable in the race format because I don't know if you guys know, but I actually well, there was a race before Hardcore versus Danny with Speedrun's lead before. We don't get into that, but it was a
we should just
that
mention
was a really good. Yeah, that was a really good show, and we're expecting. We're seeing similar levels of gameplay here, but they're much better. It shows how consistent and good they are.
Well then, Space Junk 1, also known as Reset Junk 1, cool skip for Archer. Yeah, it's known by a lot of names and none for the very good reasons. Archer now, ooh, yep, that didn't look very good. Archer doing the spin.
Nope.
Oof.
That's a fair.
That looked good. That looked good. Okay. So.
Right. Ooh.
The infamous gravity well pool there.
That's definitely going to.
Yeah, it's Danny's chance to catch up a bit, definitely.
Yeah. Space Jump 1 skip is notorious.
Archer fails Sludgy up. Ouch. Even more time loss. Might be getting a bit tilted there.
Yeah.
As Danny gets it first try, definitely catching up there, Danny. If he nails Sludgy up first try, I'd say he sliced the lead into half. Easily.
Yeah. Well, he's not really at the lead yet, but he's definitely getting closer.
He sliced Archer's lead in half. Oh, nice Sludgy up,
yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Danny definitely there showing off this consistency there, and that's really the name of the game sometimes.
It's the name of the game, yeah, literally. Oh, he's going for the Ristia jump here. That's it. If he basically,
I have a there's actually a lot of setups for that jump. I use a slightly different one, but I found that it's pretty consistent for me, so no big deal there.
Yeah. If you actually bonked on one of those triangles, I guess you can call it, you can easily just die and lose a load of time, if not the run. So.
Well, that strat saves 2 seconds if done perfectly. So.
Saves like 2 seconds though.
As said though.
Top level runner, you shouldn't go for it. Nobody should.
Implying I'm a top level runner. OP. Just joking there, mate. As of right now, the lead for Archer is 21 seconds, so definitely took a big hit there. Still in the lead, since then he made quite a few mistakes in Terrace, but...
Yeah.
The space junk there is being not very kind to Archer.
Yeah, it's not being well, I think it looks like he has actually had a good Space Jump 2. I better not open my mouth, but looks like he's getting a very good one.
Well, this level is not exactly known for being a very hard level. However, you can easily lose time here to RNG.
Yeah,
basically.
the shells can be very annoying as well, and sometimes it can go off to random directions, which is not really the best.
Well, if you're trying to shoot the shell fast, you might be basically not. You might basically what I'm implying that your momentum vector might not be very well aligned. So sometimes you can shoot the shell too fast and it actually the bridge or something else, which is not very pleasant as you lose 3-4 seconds to that if you do it once. After they're canceling Kamala cycle perfectly there. Good RNG for him on the second hit.
Very good.
Looking good.
Yeah, RNG means RNG in this in the fight basically means that sometimes Kamala can go left or right, and it depends on how far she goes. If and also the if she shoots out of a shell or fire.
A little question there by Antilla. What's easier, purple cone and disappearing tower at that level? I'm assuming you mean Toy Time Purples. That's not a star in any percent, but I would definitely say that Toy Time Purples is easier than Space Junk.
It is way easier. But wait, no, it's not that. It's no, I don't think it is Space Junk he's talking about. I think it was
I mean that level. Well, I'm assuming since basically it's either Oniv 1 or Space Junk 1 where runs are lost here. So there's not been more. That's not been many more rank killers until now. So
yeah,
I'm assuming it's Space Junk.
All right, Rolling Green is basically another motion control level. Well, hopefully we're gonna see a bit of a skip. Basically, just jump off of
you
this
can just cancel that hopefully because that didn't look good, but I didn't want to say that. But definitely that didn't look good from the very beginning. The angle was messed.
The angle was really not looking a bit dodgy. Still ahead, but only by like a second, or well, only by about 3 seconds.
Danny's angle was looking crisp there. I guess we're back to even. Okay, just like that. I didn't expect that to happen in Rolling Green, but wow.
Yeah, Rolling Green strip is one of those. Again, it's one of those kind of similar to Waterfall Jump. It's one of those high risk, low rewards things. But if you can get it, it's a bit of a benefit.
Yeah, it's one of those strats where you take it for granted up until you miss it, and when you miss it, you're like, oh my god, please. What am I doing? Yeah. So then he's back within 5 seconds there. Archer there with a bit of dodgy Fountain. Since we've entered Fountain, Danny they just swap places. Danny's being consistent on the spot. Archer, not as much.
Yeah. This is definitely looking like a close race. And also, hey, auto-scroller. Why not?
It might be a bit of a benefit for Archer there. Getting on the scroller here might allow him to calm down, just regroup and say, okay, yeah. I need to focus now. Because if he was pretty confident before of being ahead, or at least even, now he's probably not. And probably both of the runners think I'm behind by now. And they're playing with that mindset if they actually care about that.
Yeah, definite. I believe it's like...
Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah, I believe they are both. Well, I believe Hardcore actually is kind of watching us. So hi, Hardcore. So it looks like he knows how how well he knows how well Danny's doing, but Danny doesn't know how well Hardcore is doing at the minute.
Yeah,
So
it's a choice. I know that Danny usually is a lot more of let's say a smart runner. He thinks a lot about the run, thinks a lot about what he's doing, as opposed to Arthur, which is probably a bit more let's say YOLO. Just do it. And this difference in approach maybe helps Arthur a bit more with actually runs, but I think that mindset helps Danny a bit more in races, so I don't know. Might be.
It does take a load of like.
I would love to play Bingo versus Danny.
Love to as well. That'd be the dream. When's actually having a Galaxy Bingo tournament?
I'm gonna host a Bingo championship soon, TM. After the tournament's over.
Hell yeah.
Just throwing the thing in the air.
Hardcore is just off the glass, and Danny is not too far behind. And
yeah, it's 5 seconds. 6 seconds at most. 22?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5.
Still about 5 seconds.
Yeah, you didn't expect anybody to lose time on the scroller, of course, but woo, that looked pretty good. This looks pretty good. We're set for a good run today.
We're set
for a match.
We're set for a very hype run.
Okay, now we're gonna see the routes to the Verge with any probability here, as Danny said that he wasn't. Unless Danny changes his mind at the last minute. He's probably not going to use pushback, so we're going to be seeing Space Jump Comet from Hardcore and Battle Rock. Actually, no, it's Battle Rock 2 now. No. So much for having actually made the route, Kappa.
You made it. You should at least remember.
I should know what I'm talking about. I know. Sorry.
By the way, I wanted to point out, Danny actually has. In terms of the starbit grind, I noticed Danny actually has 240 starbits and Hardcore only has about 200, so
that's due to differences in the route, of course.
Yeah.
Hardcore doesn't grab bits in space in Mega Leg because it's slower, so.
Oh yeah, starts in Mega Leg. So Danny does get the landing cancel here.
Which is cool. In an IL, it doesn't save any time at all, but in a run environment, it saves a lot of time actually. There's a lot of second if you use that.
Basically, like a frame perfect jump, and if you get it, you can only it cuts off you basically can save upwards of a second, which is still a second doesn't mean too much, but.
Yeah, they're 5 seconds apart. Danny, just like that, slides the lead of Hardcore by 20%.
Well, yeah.
If you want to look at it like that, but
1 second is 5 is 1 second
is 20% of 5 seconds. I mean,
yeah, you literally just save 20. You literally just gain 20% of your lead.
Yeah.
You're literally like 20% closer to the finals. Technically.
OP. Well, and actually, we should mention the fact that this game runs at 60 FPS, so frame perfect is actually very impressive. Must be said.
Yeah. Normally, like people usually get about 4, maybe upwards of 5 in the run.
Arthur pushed that camera manip a lot.
The camera manip. I need to actually study this because I actually want to. Okay,
that's weird, but it works, I guess.
That's a very. No. You spoke too soon.
Ooh, well that looked good, but.
I don't know what happened there.
I know it was not aligned with the launch star. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It was too much on the right, so when he spun, his hitbox didn't hit the launch star and rip.
So note to self: don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. I thought that was intentional. I thought, well, Danny knows what he's doing, but
yeah, but okay. But I was just like, okay, that was weird, but why not? I thought it was just like some kind of exclusive top tier strat, kind of like how Hardcore did in Gold Leaf, but in Gold Leaf 2, but whatever. It,
So,
it's in.
then he's
Alright,
falling
so
behind, and the routes are diverging now. So I guess I suppose let's wait. Which
It's up
star
to
then
you.
he enters now?
It is up to you.
Yep. Old route.
Alright.
So we're in the blind up until Bowser 1 for comparisons. I would say Danny's about 25 seconds behind now.
Yeah, something like that. Good old enemy from Hardcore. He gets it first. He gets it first try.
That's actually very important for him, I think. As I said, the psychological effect of getting this first try means you're like, okay, this is gone. I'm fine. Of course, implying it does not die from now on.
Yeah, dying from now on
Barely
is
getting
terrible.
sludgy hop. Barely getting sludgy hop. Don't die here,
Yeah.
Hardcore Man. If you don't know what we're talking about, in a comet, if you die, you're respawned at the very beginning of the level. So that means that's a huge time loss.
Yeah.
Like for most runners, under 250 as a BB, it's an instant reset. Like you cannot afford that.
It's a literal reset.
It's run dead. Even if you're like a minute and a half ahead, it's run dead.
You're just gone.
Because even if you're then back even, the morality effect on that is just oof.
Yeah, it does do a lot.
So Lenny there, progressing in Battle Rock 3, nothing much to say. It's a pretty straightforward start, just walk and long jump and triple jump and boss fight. And the boss fight is the easiest part.
Mm-hmm.
So,
alright. So Hardcore is going into Battle Rock 3, so and
so then he looks ahead now, but he's not really, I guess.
Yeah, he looks like he's ahead, but he's like more like 20 seconds behind.
Nice double kill there though. Nice ground pound instantly during the animation. That looked good. And his movement is looking crisp at the moment.
Yeah.
He hasn't put a foot wrong in Fountain besides that, well, small blunder, but overall he's saved time over Archer in Fountain. So.
Nice backflip.
Nice orbit jump.
Yeah.
The triple jump.
And Hardcore does get the to the moon strat, which is always it's an interesting one. You basically just do a triple jump off the platform and yeah, you just go flying.
Gravity in this game is weird sometimes.
Gravity is weird. It is weird.
Imagine having that gravity IRL. Probably you'll be dead because stuff. But yeah, let's not mention that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Archer's movement is looking a bit risky there, but I guess he knows what he's doing. Like that triple jump was very low into gravity.
He knows what he's doing, yeah.
Well, I thought that same thing about Danny, then Danny, well, you've seen that. So,
yeah.
Not giving anything for granted now. Danny entering Bowser 1 now. It's gonna be a while up until Archer goes into Bowser, so...
Yeah, still gonna be quite a bit, so it's gonna... I'm still interested to see what, gonna see. Of course, that is a very weird setup, but that does work for death abuse. See if he gets it.
Does that work? It does.
That works. Okay. That's still like a very weird setup though. The back foot
Ooh, BLJ there, still saved it.
Literal BLJ.
When BLJ is a bad thing actually, Kappa. And it's not in the contest of 70 stars, Kappa.
Yeah. When's actually having a BLJ so you can skip the entire game, Kappa?
Then he would
Alright,
say free trip to Rosa's face. You get the point.
Danny's gonna go for the Bowser fight. He's gonna go for the risky jump, and he does get it. There's been some cases where people have failed it, myself. Basically, the risky jump is you just go on off one stair down than what you usually are supposed to do a long jump off. Hardcore
You
is
still
supposed
trigger
to.
the cutscene, but if you don't, you're falling down because you cannot walk it on the slope on the
Yeah.
way there.
Yeah,
It's a no wall kick, no getting up there zone. You're dead.
Yeah,
Nice spin cancel from Danny there.
That was a very good spin cancel. And Hardcore is in Battle Rock Secret, and my stream is just froze. Any minute now. There we go.
Battle Rock Comet, you mean, maybe? I'm not sure we're doing Battle Rock Secret here. There is no 2P player.
Oh, Battle Rock Comet. There's no 2P, so crud. It's a oh, Danny's not.
Oh dear. Oh my God, Arthur.
Oh.
That was a pretty close shave.
Yeah. It's just been having a haircut. And well, literally having a haircut.
I can smell the shave there.
Yeah.
Probably that electricity arc burned a bit of Luigi's mustache, but still doing fine there. No death, which would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, the death might have just knocked Danny a bit further ahead, but he didn't. He didn't die, so...
This is very important. Danny's Grand Star cutscene trigger 4706.
He's gonna get it at 4715. Still it's a very good time for...
if my calculations are correct, the time delta between the two routes should be 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Is that backflip spin jump? I don't know why, but I just saw both the runners doing. Is it like the fastest thing?
It could be. I mean, it's probably like a minor time save, but hey.
Yeah. Well,
we're talking sub to 30. We're talking regular. I would be surprised. Oh, that would be good. I'll be surprised if we don't get sub to 30s in this race.
Yeah.
So
I'll be surprised as well. Also, that was a very interesting. That was a couple of very interesting movements.
That was eventful, let's say, but yeah, that mustache was electrocuted. Now it got burned, but still rocking. So, shout outs to the mustache.
Still going good. Also, Danny not going for well, I didn't expect him to, but he's not going for Luma Bounce, which kinda does.
Which only you, Alex, and Brad Ghost do that.
Dude, it's a good meme. You only save like a second.
That's like doing my strat in Toy and Purples, but hey, Archer actually started doing that, so...
Yay. Seriously though, when is that strat actually come in a bit more mainstream? OP. You
mean Luma Bounce?
Luma Bounce.
Never.
I wish. You have to wish, right? You can dream.
Dreaming, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's very good moving up to the tree. And I was honestly thinking Danny might have messed that up, but he didn't.
Nope.
That
Crisp
was
AF there.
That was close though.
Actually, I think I might need to revise my calculations, because unless Parker gain time, that 345 is not exactly on spot. But
yeah,
you never know. You never know. It's gonna be 3 minutes, but I allied out Archer is 45 seconds.
Advance is only faster into engine room. Oh, okay. Alright, Hardcore is probably getting a low 50. Still really good time for him. Really respectable time for him. Which he is going to be getting a 50 point, no, 50, well, I think it's like a 50-10 or, well, 50-10 or 50-11. Really good for him.
50-10. So I'm gonna have to write that magical sheet of mine, but you get the picture. So now we have no comparisons. Great. I hope my other estimate of 2 minutes when we actually get a bit more convergence in the routes is actually more accurate, so we can see that. I guess actually basing that on my splits wasn't the greatest of ideas, especially as my splits were 245 back then. Yeah.
Basically.
Well, that's
So
245.
Danny does get a well, he does get a bit of a surface swim going on while he is going to the penguin, which it does save like about a second, but if he messes it up, he can of course lose like a bit more, but it's not really that worth. Yeah,
well, that has been good in Beach Bowl up until now. We'll see if Arthur can replicate his exploits. Remember, Arthur is actually 2 stars ahead in entering the kitchen, but Danny also has 2 stars in the kitchen. So yeah, you get the picture. Or actually entering Beach Bowl at the same time, but stars are going to be different.
Wow, that's sync. Well, almost. But of course, Danny has like 2 stars already. So we're gonna see. I don't remember the old route. I think we're gonna see Beach Bowl 3, if I'm not
Beach
mistaken.
Bowl secret, then free, then ghostly.
Oh, secret. Oh yeah, secret first, then free, cause cycles.
Danny, my man, you don't have enough bits there. Well, I suppose you have enough bits, but I think you forgot to grab a ring of bits.
Yeah.
You only have 24 there.
Usually,
it's not gonna be a major problem, I guess.
I guess he's a well, his go. I guess he doesn't get. Yeah, he doesn't go for it. He in the old route, it used to be like 45 instead of 53. Bits.
Yeah, but I guess that if you know where to collect the bits, there's no point in not doing that.
There's no point in
getting. If you're getting over 48 bits, and that is true only for tasks.
I guess.
You cannot even save time, so it doesn't make sense. Like, if for a human to save time, would have to be like 30 something. After 30, 35, that makes no sense.
That was a bit smartsy, but that was good. No, that was really good. So basically, yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I basically agree with Elias.
There's a lot of frame data involved, but
you might as well get it. But I guess Danny didn't want to not. Well, I guess Danny wanted to just do what he's comfortable with.
Or maybe he just doesn't know that. I have no idea. At any rate, he should have enough bits. The old route was not that strict on bits. Arthur remembering it doesn't have to grab bits here.
Yeah, it's always nice to remember that. Because if you don't, you lose.
1.5 seconds.
Lose about like a small fraction of time.
Well, 1.5 seconds. I can confirm that.
Yeah. Oh. So Danny's gonna go into Beach Ball 3. We'll see how he does here. Doesn't get the. I'm not even sure you can get the landing cancel here.
No, you're like forced to bonk there. You cannot escape it.
Oh yeah, you're forced.
You can only jump as soon as you can to recover slightly early, but
yeah,
not much you can do.
He's going for the fast setup and gets it. Well, he's going for the fast one.
Yeah, it's a pretty annoying skip, but by the time you get to a sub 230, it's one of those skips where if you fail it, you're oh my god, please, are you kidding me?
And it's actually ridiculous.
You don't expect that to happen to a top level runner, so
yeah, you don't expect it, but it was just like a massive setup.
Danny entering Ghostly 1. So Ghostly won. Nothing much to say here. We're gonna save Luigi.
Oh yeah,
Don't
just
ask.
said.
Don't ask. Uh,
Hardcore is well, that much I can actually explain. That Elias has already.
Arthur makes it to the platform in time before the cycle resets.
But yeah,
Looking nice.
I want to just remind those who are just coming in that this is the second semi-finals of the Galaxy tournament, and the winner of this race between Danny and Hardcore actually is going to the finals with Sludgy, and the loser is going to go into the losers bracket with
Yeah,
well,
no, there's no match yet, but the loser's gonna go into losers bracket top 6.
there's
Which
no
means
match
losers round 5.
yet, but we'll have to see what's going. Shadow Frost and Odney on Sunday.
Well, no, I think that. Well, let me check the bracket, but if I'm not mistaken, okay, yeah, he's good.
Then
There's still gonna be a couple of matches. Um, oh, what the heck just happened? Okay, I just got stuck into something. Yeah, I agree, Gar. I do that as well. I also think like, oh my god, when I don't get it. But it's not happened in the last days, so since they switched to Yoshi and Stress, it's never happened.
Pardon about that, but I am back.
No worry, mate. Also, should have mentioned that Danny has got a little bit of a rough time with that last star chip, but he eventually got it. Arthur, they're trying to get it. Oh, spun a bit too early there.
Yeah, I spun a
Spin
bit.
bomb hitting there. So, star bit count. Are we in the green?
Danny's in the green.
Yes,
yeah.
we are. Missing a meme by 1 bit.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed, man.
I am also disappointed.
Also, you guys should know, so we can hold Danny to it. We made a bet. If he's gonna get 225 in this run, he has to tattoo Luigi's name in Japanese on his arm. I doubt that's gonna happen, but if that happens, we can hold him to it.
That's interesting, but okay. Understandable. That is most definitely understandable. Hardcore is
Hardcore should be clean. I've kept
yeah, Hardcore looks like he's about to overtake. Hardcore looks like he's about to overtake Danny in well, in actual stars, even with well, not really overtake, but he's slowly catching up with Danny, even though.
Well, remember, Arthur doesn't do Beach Bowl 3 here in the route. It's actually done after Beach Bowl.
Yeah, he doesn't do Beach Bowl 3 until after Good Egg. Well, after Good Egg and Honey Hive.
Exactly. So, and they're looking a bit shaky at times, but also not really anything major there. He might have been taking it a little bit more caution in Sweet Sweet. You don't want to fall down there and lose 25 seconds out of the blue. Hashtag MyTV.
Hashtag not my TV. My PB actually lost like 40 seconds in Bubble Breeze. Who doesn't do that? Because who does that?
I mean, for a time the world record had like 20 seconds of time wasn't Bubble Breeze. So.
Oh no, not the start. Not the Wait, did he was it the ending section?
Yeah, it was the ending section.
I didn't die there. I died before.
Yeah, the point is Bubble Breeze, not the section. Also, wow, Arco's movement looked like very good here. On the spot. Oh my. That was as close as Kill Perfect.
Was a
Well, this was very good. Bar the frame perfect jump at the very beginning, the rest was spot on.
that was amazing. That was a very good well, that was a very consistent run for Sweet Sweet.
So they're both gonna enter Onion Comet pretty soon.
Yep. It is actually switched between Danny and Hardcore, so Danny's gonna do Honey Knife Comet after Gold Leaf. No,
After-
not good. What? After Good Egg. Sorry. My bad. I'm
Gold
tired.
Leaf might be a bit more in-depth into the brand, you know? Would be good if it would be that early so you can stop losing runs to Gold Leaf too, but unfortunately that doesn't happen, so...
That is not the case. Because...
And I'm sad.
Hi.
Make sure you get this.
So it appears Pods has a little bit of family RNG there. So Danny there, getting into there, pretty comfortably, doing the fast drop, of course. Fast dropping his way to the platform here. Not really a problem. Pretty nice execution. Archer doing faster fast drop. Looking very good.
And I'm back again.
Is Famine RNG over? Like, is the actual instance of RNG over?
So, bit of a random fun fact, but due to the new route, apparently Gold, this is actually the first ever segment that is under 1 minute. Ever.
Which is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I do say so myself.
Unless if you actually go into Dread 3, which that might be different. Who will win? We don't know yet, you noob. At the minute.
Yeah. Well, I guess the first sub-minute segment in the game.
Yeah.
It was Flip Switch. I don't want to say anything stupid there, but in any percent, I'm definitely sure that the first time I did Good Egg with the new route, it was the first ever segment with 1 minute.
Same.
Unless Flip Switch is a different thing, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's not shorter than a minute.
Oh, Danny's taking a death.
Ouch. Ouch.
That's a yike. No, that's a yike.
And yeah, that's a oh my god, what the frick moment for Danny.
Yep. Ooh. It's definitely gonna knock himself back a bit.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. It's a very big morale hit, let's say. She gets it now, so... But oof. Archer entering the same star, but without a yellow filter, basically.
That's literally just that's the best way to describe the comment. Well, just the
Yeah,
same level.
I mean, the tox boxes move faster, but if you're a runner,
The same level with a different filter. And don't just pretend that I wasn't actually having an OK sign as I was doing that. The OK
OP,
sign.
OP, OP.
OP.
Insert OP chain.
OP.
Exactly. Archer there attempting the skip, and in the clean.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it again now, but yeah.
But with a yellow filter.
Little bit yellow filter. Can we just make that the official description of Comet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna trademark that as well.
Just the same level, but with a yellow filter. So, by the way, Elias, cause in case you wanted to know, I actually hit that spike ball that Danny's just passed.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, it's the only other place where you can really die in this level, unless you're
And
actually
that is
being, let's say, suicidal. I guess.
to being a idiot.
I didn't want to say that roughly, but I guess you can put it that way.
Yeah. Well, not really an idiot, but you know what I mean. I kind of try and not
Try not to die in the skip is hardcore gaming.
yeah.
Let's see what
And
he
hey,
pulls
he's
off.
just see how he does, and he does it first try. Like, yeah, it's the skips basically just become second nature to him.
So we're gonna be close to having an honest comparison after we're done in the fountain for both of them, which means being done with Bedrock Luigi, and we'll actually enter after the start, and it will enter Airship Armada. Then using the Flame Boost strat. I haven't seen that in ages.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
So what we're going to see here, Danny's not doing keyless definitely. Probably gonna go for one key.
Yeah, he's doing it for one key. Good call. And oh, that's a mess up.
Oh, and that's not one key definitely.
And that's a death.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's gonna hurt. Danny, well, if Space Junk is Archer's weak point, I would say Danny just certainly doesn't like one key at all. So
yeah, one key's not the easy. It's not the easiest thing. Come on, Danny, come on. Believe in you. Hey, got it.
Okay, but Archer has caught up massively in all of this.
Yeah.
And I mean really massively.
He's going for the swag strats. He's going for the right. He's going right.
Archer there, pulling off the swag strats, putting himself solid in the lead. I would be surprised if he'll not be in the lead. Let's be real. So as Danny enters Airship Armada, Archer only has to do Bubble Breeze, so...
Yo, thanks, Star Smiley. Never mind, I just want to give a shout out to Star Smiley because she was the one who actually... Well, if she wasn't... if Star Smiley wasn't here, we would probably not be here. I guess.
That's because I CBA to move my, let's say, part of me that's touching the chair for contacting Speed Gaming, but she actually did. So shout out to Star Smiley.
Yeah, shout outs. Say thanks to her so much.
Nice movement there on the pull start from Danny. I'd say Danny's definitely on the back. Danny's definitely on the back foot. I'm not saying that Archer is in the driving seat now because Danny can still save a lot of time over strats, but Archer is looking pretty good right now. Yeah. This is not the fastest Bubble Breeze. Danny was faster, but I mean, it's not like it's gonna make a huge difference right now. They're now entering the fight with Bowser Jr. It's a pretty annoying fight, pretty easy to lose time in, so... And you don't want that to happen, like, not at all.
Yeah, nobody wants that to happen.
Oh, no shell, so no fast throw there. He actually manages to hit before the fireball goes off, that would have destroyed the shell. So pretty fast recovery by Danny, but that was risky.
That was a bit risk.
Yeah, that didn't look very risky from a viewer standpoint, but by running this game, I assure you, he was probably like, please work in that moment. And it was a good thing.
Yeah. Good thing it worked for him. Because if he didn't, he would be in a bit of a issue right there.
If Archer is done with Airship Armada before 1:13:10, he's probably ahead.
Yeah. Which probably looks like a yes.
We can stop saying probably in around 6 to 7 minutes, but up until now you'll have to wait. Unfortunate.
Well, I have to wait though, so.
Nice early cannon from Archer there.
Nice
Level
shot.
free strat, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, there is a technical riskier strat to that, but well, there's a bit of a riskier strat to it, but nobody should ever go for that strat because it's ridiculous and it only saves time if you're fast. And if you fail it, you lose a lot more than what it's worth. You can basically shoot from that platform all the way over to the switch, and yeah, it's
Oh, that
terrible.
would be interesting to see. That would be interesting to see runs.
I've
I think Valo will do that. Ooh, that was a nice.
Oh,
that was a
that
nice
was
strat.
nice.
That was nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah. I know Kea actually used to do that strat with the cannon shot well, he did it in his tutorial.
Yes, but Archer, my man.
Hardcore is
He's 1 second behind PB. Okay.
understandable.
I see. I see what's going on. Archer has a lead of about a minute and bits, let's say.
Yeah. He has about a minute or something. That's a community gold as well. Oh. Wow.
Oh my. Oh my.
That's pretty good. Well, that's more than pretty good, but that's good. Fair play on him.
So then he's done with Barak Comet there. He's gonna enter Eris Curry now, so basically is behind by a full Space Junk Comet. It's not the best level to be behind by. Not at all, because you don't want to have to do Space Junk in that position in the route. And for all the reasons we've mentioned before, so...
Ooh, we'll see how Hardcore goes through,
Very scary.
Sorry.
Alright,
yeah,
we'll see how Danny goes for Space Junk Comet. That would be way more interesting.
Yeah, community summon best is 221.39 apparently. Well, sub 221.40, so that means something.
I'm gonna make a statement now. Community summon best is gonna be better than he's gonna be sub 220 by 31 December 2019.
Oh, saying that, eh? Alright, not.
Yep.
Yeah,
first 30 here.
You hit it here first. If this doesn't happen by 2019, I'm going to call you out for it. Well, by December 31st, 2019, I'm going to call you out for it.
You will forget.
Just give me...
I'm 100% positive you will forget.
Now
you're gonna make an alarm on your phone for that day. Just remember.
Yes.
100% gonna happen.
I'm almost tempted to put it on my laptop as notes. Oh. Yeah, isn't he? He is really ahead of his PB, isn't he?
Archer is doing what he does best, apparently, which is playing Super Mario Galaxy.
Story Galaxy describes the speedrun community. Wow. Oh,
there, Danny.
See how he does?
Ooh,
nope.
That was not it. That was not it. Oh.
And that's...
Oh.
I was thinking he could have saved that, but...
Archer be like at the moment. Danny, get out of here. Archer at this moment be like, hey Danny, get out of here. Let me drive this thing. Oof. Huge oof. Danny's task is looking increasingly hard. We'll see. There are still a lot of places in the game where Danny can lose, when Danny can gain time and Archer can lose time. But right now, Archer is looking definitely very good. Nice jump there. Has any prep subspace junk comment?
Note.
Oh my god. You actually did.
Making it now.
So, Archer will start grab at 116.52. No, 51 actually. Oh my, then he's behind the full Battle Rock Luigi. Wow. Just wow. My man, that's 2.5 minutes. Holy moly. Oh my, that's a lot of time. I didn't expect that to be that big. Wow, Archer is doing mighty fine.
Calendar.
Yes, Butts? Butts, are you there?
Actually have, I'm not even joking.
I think you're lagging a bit. Yeah, you're definitely lagging a bit.
I'm gonna post some. I'm not closely into.
Wow, the Archer is playing very well right now. They're both playing very, very well, but Danny's just let's say Danny's pace right now is at 228. Archer's pace right now is at 220, low 225. Wow. Just
Well,
oh
okay.
my. Oh my.
Consistency up the wazoo here. Literally.
Well, yeah, Archer is made a couple of mistakes, being rolling green skip and space jump one. The rest has been
perfect.
He hasn't put a foot wrong, basically. That is good.
Definite. That is a sexy Dusty Dot one. Bunny grab. TM.
Out of context quotes added.
You have to trademark everything. You know what they say. Hardcore failed rolling green step? Yep. He did.
Archer, my man, stop answering in chat. Don't want to spoil stuff. Even though it happened an hour ago, but you don't want to spoil stuff. Actually, half an hour ago, I'm sure.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert. For 40 minutes ago.
Basically. Also, Elias checked out the the Galaxy Discord. I actually
let me see. Let me see this. Omega lol.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed.
In before, if by then I'll have it in my power to beat the community gold, instead of practicing for that inevitable 602 in winter 2020, basically, I guess, I'll be grinding Galaxy 100% to make it happen.
Yeah. Well, these
If that doesn't happen, I'll make it happen.
Yeah. Of course, these races have Twitch delay for chat. Just wanted to remind of that. But it doesn't have any delay for the commentators. It happens in real time from commentators' standpoint. Alright, that is yet another good one from Danny.
Yeah, that estimate was about right. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yep.
So, Archer, yeah, as I said before, Archer is now driving the whole thing. And he's the one that has to crash, I feel. There's no way that Danny can get time back on movement alone. Not at this level.
Not when Hardcore is playing like an actual good. Well, he's actually playing very good. He's definitely showing a load of skill.
Bots implying that Archer doesn't usually play at a good level. Throwing shade there. OP.
Wow. He does play really good, but in a race kind of format, it does take a while for it does take a while to get used to the fact that you're still in a race format and everything.
Yeah, if you're not used to it, during Bunny's engagement, you can feel the nerves. Ooh, there are Major Bros refusing to cooperate. We'll see Danny capitalizes on this.
Hardcore's not really time losses in PP, but Hardcore's definitely had a lot of struggles with the moles recently. I keep forgetting his name. Sorry.
Major Burrows.
Major Burrows. So yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So he's really not been having the best Major Burrows recently. So.
Oh, Danny's a little trouble with the mole there. Nothing too major though.
Moles. Still like a very good moles. And yeah. Also obligatory 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because reasons on the timer.
Still not as good as 227, 27.27. Ripped by 1/10 of a second.
Yeah.
Archer in secret right now, I suppose. He's grabbing the coins, so that should mean secret. The secret is on the cards here, and it's most obvious secret.
It is on the cards, yes. And it looks like Hardcore is on a very good cycle for it as well.
Long jumping instead of P-speed. Monka, Higa.
Yeah. Monka, that is very scary for him.
Not really, just P-speed! It's the coolest thing in the game! Not really, but P-speed!
Could have just gone for P-speed, yeah. Alright, that...
Hardcore... Okay, that's RNG manip for drip drop.
That is RNG... Yeah. Okay, understandable, Hardcore. Have a nice day. Maybe he just wanted to go back to his house to gather up on quick supplies for the next section of the run. OP. Huh. Nah, I'm bad at jokes. I shouldn't really be that kind of guy.
Wait, I missed something. I realized that Archer isn't listening to us, by the way. As Gar told us. But he's watching.
Interesting setup.
Not going for the star. Some say it's faster, some say it's slower. I'm on the it's slower team.
Yeah. Not going for the triple jump. SMH my head.
SMH my ad. SMH my SMH.
Yes.
So, Danny there going to the secret. Archer already rocking the gravity, scramble. Yeah, rocking the gravity scramble there. Very quick grab for the last star chip, looking very crisp. And going into the final section where a weird long jump awaits him. And in the words of fellow runner Sludgy Gamer, one day I'll fill this skip. I'll be sad. Oof, that bonk.
Ooh. And he got a coin too, which does lose 1.5 seconds. Rip. Hey. Ooh.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Of course, gets it fit hardcore we're talking about here. Shaking my SMH my head.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're drunk. Go to bed.
I am in bed.
Oh, what? My man.
I'm just tired.
It seems Mods is not used to comment to be sub for commentating and ending at 2 AM and being ready to commentate another race 2 days later whilst going to college.
Yeah. Literally degen. Hell yeah.
Well, mate, I pulled off worse. Like standing up to see it was Artemis versus Player and commentating that. That finished at like 5 AM for me, but I still stood up for that and commentated.
Oh, I have done worse. Believe me, I actually
tried a 602. What?
No. I've stayed up. I've also done a degen, but it was for a marathon. I was like, Odd me just DM me saying, "Oh hey."
There's a problem there.
Odd me just Sorry. Ooh.
We have a problem there for Danny. Getting a little bit tricky on the jump.
Doesn't like Danny.
And that strat looked cool but slow.
That cycles. That messes up the cycles. But
actually, the cycle ended up to be better than usual on the last platform. Okay.
Never mind. It works out for him. All right. But yeah, back to the story. I actually had one more degen moment because back in like March, Odme DM'd me saying, "Oh hey, you're doing a marathon in like I don't know 6 hours," and I had no idea, and I was just like, "Oh hey, yeah, I got it. It starts at 2 AM. Oh, cool."
Was that Jon Snowathon?
No, it was not Jon Snowathon. It was a Neville one.
Okay, I see.
But it was stupid because I just DM'd the person doing the marathon saying, "Hey, I don't think I'm gonna be doing this run. You hate anything about this run, damn. No, Danny. Still doing well though. Just
why were you even submitted to the marathon? Do you even know you were submitted to that marathon?
It's a mid, but I was just like, I kind of regret doing that, but alright, whatever.
Rep the dream.
I don't want to
rocking that freeze flame right now, though, as Danny's still to wrap up.
Good. That's a
And
good
he still has
thing.
whatever that Gusty Garden in. And yeah, advantage Archer as time is actually running out. I mean, there's still an hour in the run, but the more time goes on, the more Archer looks in control of this because then he isn't catching up.
Yeah, Hardcore's definitely looking like he's the one in control of the race. Ooh, that is a very interesting long jump setup. Just doing a triple jump into a long jump there. And he's going to eventually knock out this, well, out the bird here. Shoutouts to actually forgetting boss names, because you don't, literally nobody tells you them. Other than, of course, like Mega Lag and Bowser. And Bowser Jr.'s Fearsome Fleet. I don't know, I just forget all the side bosses, like Kamala.
My man, I always freaking mess up Dino Piranha and Kiwi Piranha. It's just
Dino Piranha, Fire Piranha, Galaxy
I
2.
the stupid. I'll start calling that the stupid good at one boss.
Yeah.
Easy game.
And Top Man, yeah, that's another one. They're just like so forgettable.
Hey, actually, why don't they change the route again? Lol.
What? Yeah.
Well, technically, I know how to save a couple more seconds, I think, in the route, but nah, let's not do it now.
Yeah.
Everybody will be pissed at me for saying, "Why did you say it earlier, man?" They're still gonna hate me when I release another route that saves 3 seconds.
Yep. TM. Okay, it looks like yeah, Hardcore is having some pretty good movement here. Really not. Oh, I nearly spoke too soon.
Yeah, but that was a small fluke, let's say. Archer has been like that. Like he has made occasional mistakes, but as I said in the race between Frosty and Onyx, Frosty was very consistent there. Mistakes every now and then, but no major ones. Like small movement mistake. Okay, it's fine. I lost 5 seconds. No big deal. And Archer is taking that
we got
and upping that a notch.
Sorry, we have a bit of a question from what's the difference between Mario and Luigi? Basically, what Gaz just said in chat. There's a 5-minute cutscene right at the beginning with Mario. Luigi, of course, moves faster, jumps higher, is slippier. You can mainly do nearly all the strats that are covered with Mario and Luigi. The only one that you can't is in Boy Base.
No, there's actually the long jump. Well, there's actually the long jumping Dusty Garden free that you've seen before. There's a different version for Mario that you cannot do it, and you can technically do Beach Ball free and Beach Ball Comet skip the long jump over the Stone Cyclone zone.
But that's hard.
That's very hard with Mario. With Luigi, it's
free.
If you're sub free, you're probably attempting that skip. If not, you're considering attempting that. With Mario, I think only Valu goes for it. Am I right?
Yeah, I think you're correct on that.
Ooh, this is a new one.
Is he going for it?
Is he going for it?
He is.
Lava boost there, man.
That only saves 0.6 seconds, but okay.
But those are the best 0.6 seconds of the game.
That's the best.
I swear that this is my only marathon only strat. I don't do that in runs because it doesn't save anything and you just risk losing around there. But in marathon you have to go for it. And America said at least try it because it's so cool.
I should have gone for it when I was doing my couple of marathons.
Well, of course, if you know how to do it. I mean, I know how to do it, just don't do it in runs because it's not worth it to me, at least.
I know how to do it, but consistently, I don't.
Difference between Wario and Luigi, Warriors and Smash. Archer, my man, you're on second place base, and you still have time to meme. I'm out.
Yeah. Nope. Oh. Yeah, it's Luigi is a lot more is a lot more slippery than Mario. Even though, yeah, when Mario basically stops, Luigi has a bit. When Luigi stops and Mario stops, Luigi takes a bit longer to get back to normal
And
speed.
by a bit, it means that like it drifts for 3 character lengths, but yeah.
Back to neutral. Ooh,
There's
that's
actually a cool piece of tech that you can use to stop Luigi. You just basically have just to tap the direction he's lying and it will instantly stop.
huh. Okay. More you know. So basically, what Danny's doing here is he's going neutral when he's doing the knocking out the crystals. Basically, when you go neutral because these star chips actually have a bit of a delay before they're actually collectible, and basically when you go neutral, you actually wait out the delay.
Then they're going for the more consistent strat.
Yeah, good thing on him. Definitely. Yeah, he's going for the consistent strat. Oh, the very consistent strat.
Ooh, that was
Out.
good. He has to take the burn to the mustache there. For lack of better wording, that's you understand.
Yeah.
It's still looking pretty good. I hope he will be able to. Oh no, he's not. He has to wait a couple seconds there.
I think I might actually have to head out or something. I was supposed to go an hour ago, by the way, lol. Alright.
Omega low.
I'll see you in like 20 minutes.
Okay, my man. Just be safe out there. It looks like the delta time between them is still staying in the region of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So I should have to remove bots because it was causing echo, at least to me. So okay, Archer in a little bit of freeze in the stream, I believe. And Stanny is going into Freeze Flame Free. Archer is going to Freeze Flame Secret to collect the Secret Starter. Looking pretty good. Archer is definitely in the driving seat now, and he looks set to make this race his own, but there is a catch. And these are 50 minutes of some of the hardest strats in the game right at the very end, so never count. It's not over till it's over. It's true of BB runs, races, whatever, even goals. So yeah, you don't want to speak too soon there. Also, Archer going with a particular strat here. Looking very crisp. Looking very crisp with that strat is HardcoreGaming. He's doing cool stuff, my man. Wow. Rocking the good strats there. That's sick. Fortunately, that snowman kill was a bit slow, but my man, that looked very fast. Wow. My man. Waiting the inevitable Creepy Gar, Creepy Gar, if that was a community gold, Creepy Gar, our timing, Creepy Gar, our official timepiece of this tournament, was that a community gold or a gold for hardcore? I want to know because that looked sick. Yes, there is. There's a big difference, yeah, exactly. The big difference being a couple of skips that are Luigi exclusive and the 5-minute cutscene at the beginning of the game. So this is race file for Super Mario Galaxy. It's actually an official category. I and most run at it, at least by top level runners. So Archer with oh my. Archer is rocking stuff we've never seen before. At least I've never seen before. The man is flying. Literally and figuratively right now. That was actually bad. I apologize for bad jokes. Looking good. We'll see Danny doing the more conventional strat, I feel. Yes, this is a conventional strat, the slow climb. Archer there. Oh! Oh! Okay. Catching that up. Luckily, but the setup is messed up, I fear. No, it's not. Lucky boy there, Archer, not messing the setup. So still able to do the flying glitch. As Danny is about to complete Fleet Swing's secret and going into Oni Climb. Oni Climb, let's say Danny had a meme dev, but quite a lot ago, actually. But we'll see how he fares there. Hopefully not too bad. Well, 142.01 entrance into Bowser 2. We'll see how the Gravity Slingshot goes for Archer pretty soon. Gar, I haven't watched your stream since you started doing the strat, which I believe is like a week or something like that. Fortunately, college evening art, so sorry for that. Here, Danny entering. Ooh, the glitch looked pretty. Let's say it looked dodgy, but still worked. So looking good there. Archer is flying through Dark Matter Plant here, and he's gonna enter the slingshot zone soon. I'm expecting a fast setup there. Yep. That was a bit low, but still made it. So nice. Now there, Danny. Don't mess this up, man. Oh, Danny has to take an additional stop there, unfortunately. Still looking not too bad. Actually, it's looking like Danny caught up a bit. Might be wrong, but Archer doing the Bowser fight. That was pretty neat. That phase was pretty neat. Actually, no, there might still be. Yeah, Danny caught up marginally. Danny is 2 minutes and 15 seconds behind. He's catching up slowly, but yeah, I mean, at this rate, he won't be able to do it. So Archer needs to make a mistake probably if Danny wants to be able to catch up. Of course, he needs also to not make any mistakes of his own. Ooh, Vargas, that's rough. Hope we're not too Don't let that eat you too much. Oh, Danny, there. What? Okay, that was cool. Danny taking his time here, but doing a nice job there. Oh, ooh, a small oof there, but getting the monster rounds there, so pretty fine. So Archer wrap this up, and he's gonna have. We're gonna time entrance to engine room now. The Archer definitely there though. He is, for all intents and purposes, doing pretty. Ooh, Danny, that was pretty close. Still manages to do it, so no big deal. Luckily. That was close shave though for Danny. Oh. He has to wait to the second hit, Danny, but well, the Dark Matter plan from Archer looked certainly a bit crisper, but Danny had saved a bit of time before. The point being, Archer's lead is big. That's basically that's the elephant in the room. 146.51 fade out for engine room entrance. That's looking solid, very solid, and I fear time is gonna be running out under Danny's shoes. Basically, he's gonna have the carpet pull out from under his feet. That's the point. Unless something happens for Archer, it's gonna be rough. How's that fight? What? Omega lol. After ground pounding there and getting the first star chip. Doing the second backflip there. Ooh, missing the star chip there unfortunately, but nothing too big. Managing to not have to do a quick ledge grab. So Gold Leaf definitely not exactly being a very easy. Oh, close shave there with the boulder, but still looking pretty fine. Now, Bunny Planet. Nice hit on the bunny. Oh! Close call there. Okay, Archer manages to back it up pretty neatly. Unfortunately, though, that's a small time loss for him. Once more. Bunny getting in the way from the start, too, so not exactly being nicest to him. So we're gonna see how far behind is actually Danny after this. Probably being in the realms of 2 minutes 15 once more. Exactly 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It's exactly one Gold Leaf 1 behind, basically. So another big factor, which I haven't been talking about, I guess, is I think fatigue can actually start to kick in at this point in the run. And we have to consider the fact that Danny is running in the afternoon and Archer is running in the evening. So that could be a factor. I'm not saying anything like it's going to be huge, but I mean, that could be a thing. Just saying. I'm basing myself off of press speed, basically. Oof. Well. Oof. Oh my, Danny. Oh my, that's unfortunate. Managed to back it up finally, but he will not be pleased by that. Archer now, gold leaf 2, going straight to the point, and yeah, that's looking pretty good. Ground pounding there. And yeah, Archer might be a little bit, let's say, less proficient in reflexes right now, and his reflexes might be letting him down on A presses a bit, but oh boy, he's looking consistent as hell. And consistent as ever. Only had more than 30 minutes in the race now, and well, Danny good grab there with the bunny. Might have saved a bit of time over Archer there, recovering some of the lost time in Gold Leaf 1. But if they keep trading time losses like that, the one ending up on the top, it will be Archer, of course. It seems he has a pretty sizable lead now. First frame jump for Archer in Gold Leaf 3. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Look, going for a triple jump there. He is. Instant triple jump. Oh, and he... Oh, rip. He has to attempt the setup now. Pretty fast one at it. Nice. Looking good. Oof. Oh, Archer is having a little bit of a sketchy Gold Leaf free. Nerves getting to him, maybe. As the run is about to end. About, quote unquote, of course. Ooh, gold shave for the boulder for Danny there. Archer nailing the cutscene skip. Nice strat from Danny there. Looking good. Setting himself up here. Very nice. Very nice from Danny. Looking very cool. Danny has some incredibly interesting strats here. Some small movement optimizations that are looking very cool. So yeah, looking very crisp, Danny. We'll time that out of Gold Leaf's secret, I guess. That could be a good option here. And Archer is gonna do a star grab in Gold Leaf Secret 153.58. As Danny is entering now Gold Leaf 3. We'll see what will be the time. Basically 154. We can use that as a reference, I guess. Easier to remember. That jump looked crisp from Danny there. Oh no, Danny misses cutscene skip. Oof. Let's see if he knows how to back it up. After the first hit, I mean. Oh no, he goes on the back. The backup might be dead, unfortunately. And yes, it is. Since he now has to wait for the cannon to shoot. Oh no. Oh no, that's rough. That's rough on Danny. Getting spiked there. Oh my. Oh my, might be on the wrong side. Archer there completes Gold Leaf Comet without any problems. And huge ones at it, so yeah, then he might be a bit pissed off about that. That was definitely not good. He might have lost a bit of crown from Archer there. And yeah, Archer is looking very solid. Out of Gold Leaf now into Sea Slide. And yeah, this is going to be very, very, very good there. Then there definitely has lost some time in this Gold Leaf, unfortunately. And this is increasingly looking like Archer will take this home for the ticket to the winners finals and a chance to go into the grand finals from the winners bracket. For those of you that don't know, going into the winners finals, into the grand finals from the winners side of the bracket means that you have 2 shots at winning the tournament. The first one is going to be when on the first match, but if you lose it, you can basically what the losers final guy, the guy coming from the losers final has done is just resetting the bracket. So there's actually going to be a second match for the tournament win. So it's a huge boost to your confidence, knowing okay, I can still mess something up, I can still not have a very good run, but I have another shot if that happens. So you're not feeling the pressure 100% from the very beginning, and that's a huge relief. So it's very important. It's going to be a huge factor in the finals, so no doubt Archer and anyone want to achieve that, but Archer is looking increasingly likely to take that home. Yeah, everyone has 2 chances, but Gar, you will agree with me that having that chance in the grand finals is a bit better than having that. Oh, okay, I just lost a match in quarterfinals. Now I'm in finals, but I wasted that chance effectively. So yeah, you get what I mean by that, I guess. They're doing the jump there. Oh, that didn't look very good, unfortunately. And they're going for the backup. Looking good on the backup. And he's over 2.5 minutes behind there. It's gonna take something very special from Danny or blunder from Archer now, as Archer goes into Sea Slide Comet now to lead the way, as Danny is actually going into Sea Slide right now. Archer now going into the Comet. Danny is going to have a close encounter with Guppy. He might use the time to calm himself down a little bit and prepare for the final stretch there. Guessing you might gonna need that, since he probably is not too happy about what has happened lately. Nice surface win. Nice surface win from Archer as well. Looking on point with the surface wins today. Everybody. That was a... Ooh, the bonk there. On what was otherwise a very good Sea-Slide Comet. Archer there still following Guppy throughout the caverns there, as Archer is going into Sea-Slide 2 now to compete in the Penguin race. Another very important star. You can easily lose 10 to 15 seconds here. So Archer starting the race now. It's imperative that he gets the
I am back and just in
his
time.
spots back. Okay,
Sorry about
Archer
that.
gets the first surface win there. And Dark Danny's about to wrap up Sea Slide 1 as Archer gets the first surface win and is now heading into the caverns for the underwater part.
Yeah, he is. No, so basically, I'm a bit behind. I was watching the race when I was having food, so I at least know what's going on.
Okay,
So,
Archer. Yeah, just
Hardcore's gonna
for
go
it.
for well, Hardcore. Basically, what I just want to explain what surface swim is. So, surface swim is basically where you can kind of have a point of swimming between when you're on the surface and when you're on the water. It's basically spinning your heart till well, spinning your actual heart out, like spinning like mad, basically.
That's mashing shake, which means shake a lot continuously.
You just shake, and it
Yeah,
does hurt.
there is a lot. There's a couple of frame data stuff behind it. Basically, you have to wait a certain frame window in your spin whilst you're underwater. But the gist of it is you're locked into the rebreathing state, which gives you a boost of speed, and that works.
Yeah.
So yeah, just looking
He
fast.
gets a 46 race, which is really good.
4691 race, pretty good. Say that no, that and I have a little bit of problem with surface wins getting that after
There we
reading the
go.
setup. And Archer is entering right now toy time for the final stretch in the engine room before going back to the kitchen for the third time. Then he having a close encounter with an arrow there.
Yep.
This is not Skyrim, however, so you might not want to do that.
Yeah, it's bad. Trust me, OP.
Still not looking too bad. I'm gonna take the time on entrance to Toy Time 1, which is 2:02:31 for Archer. Rip Chrism Cycle, unfortunately, doesn't get the first frame jump.
Yeah. Alright, so, oh, nice backflip. Yeah, Hardcore is, well...
Me or Archer is not collecting bits in Toy Time 1.
Yeah. I wouldn't see why he is, because... Technically, are supposed to get 90 bits in the new route.
Yeah, I might have already enough bits, because why not?
Yeah. Might.
He actually might have just remembered, you know, considering what's happening when you just collected bits. I'm supposed to get bits here, right?
Oh yeah, you're supposed to get bits here. Lol, just gets as many as possible.
Yeah, then he gets the fast surface win in the race as well. Looking good there. We'll see what the final race time will be for him.
Alright, 45 bits, pretty good. And
Danny not getting the coin there. Doing coinless strats here.
He's going a bit risky, but it should be
yeah, he collects the coin there. He finally collects the coin there. I think he thought he wouldn't be able to make it with 2 health, which is probably the case.
He wouldn't be able to.
Nice surface win.
Nice.
Oh, that's rough.
That's gotta hurt.
Nice steering though.
He's getting it back.
Nicely. Yeah, he got it back and he saved it again. So, Archer spin. Archer spear bonking. Meanwhile, on armpit skip.
Could have been a PB. Well, it could have been a race PB, but that means, you know, yeah, whatever. Alright, Hardcore is done with Toy Time 1. Danny is just finished with Sea Slide. Yeah.
So Danny entering Toy Time 1 now. Toy Time is a pretty long start. So what was the entrance? 2-0. I don't remember that. I'm bad. 2:40 something.
Yeah.
No, 32. 2:32. Yeah, I should
I
have
guess
brought
we'll
Brilliant
go
down.
from toy time. Well,
Well, I
guess we
I
could
guess we'll go the old way and just say it's around 3 minutes. Can't be wrong with that.
Yeah, it's around about 3 minutes. Unless you can, unless I could potentially 1 second. Oh heck, my video player's messed up. Yeah, all you need to know is it's something about 3 minutes.
Confirmed it's something about 3 minutes.
Yeah. It could be like 3 minutes and 1 second to 3 minutes 59.
Can we receive information from the official timepiece of Speed Gaming's any percent Galaxy tournament? Creepy Guard, do we have any info on that?
I said, Creepy Dog, do you have any info on that? I know delay, but I mean, man.
After looking pretty crisp in Toydem's Secret, isn't
Really
it accident
good.
again? And then he actually going to attempt Arcus Skip now.
How armpit skip works out, and it looks pretty good to start.
Nice angle.
Yep,
Nice.
angle.
That was pretty good.
That was solid.
Very solid. Very nice from Danny there. It was a very much needed boost of confidence, I guess. However, Archer is relentless, not make...
Hardcore is on.
My man, Archer is on fire tonight.
He is on fire, yeah. I think he's still got a 225 BPT as well, best possible time. Yeah, he's still got a low.
Which is honestly nuts. Like, really.
That's insane.
I think that the race world record for this game is still 227.17 from Archer himself. So,
oh, could be the first 226 race, or maybe a 225 race.
No, Gar, I mean that you're the official timepiece for Speed Gaming's any percent Galaxy tournament. That means you have to be a timer. That means you have to do timer stuff, Gar.
You have to do timer things.
Like, count. Archer there, taking the safe.
Oh, he's...
Safe strats there.
He's taking a bit safe, but...
Well, yeah, it's not like it's sacrificing a lot of speed there.
No.
Ooh, close call there. Close call there.
That was... Oh. Okay.
What? Okay. Find reminder, Galaxy the World program game. Let's move on.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
That was weird. These platforms do weird stuff, but that was weird even for that standard.
Timing is based on SRL, yeah. Well, yeah, I think, yeah, it is based on SRL, I believe.
Yeah, we use SRL for races. Technically, you can override. I mean, Archer once actually disconnected, basically disconnected from SRL, but the stream was still on. It was still running. So, yeah, sometimes it can happen. SRL just doesn't do stuff like it should do stuff. But I mean, it's generally used because it's a very useful and safe way to check race results for both the runners and everybody involved in the tournament. So
definitely.
Although I love that he wouldn't use IRC commands, you know, in 2018. That would be great. Very interesting strat there, looking very fast, but
very solid by Daniel.
My man, this is looking very good. The story is looking very good. Commentators first, of course.
Of course, it has to be commentators.
It was still faster than Arthur, though.
And yep, it's still very good. He didn't get stuck, which is good. Good news to hear.
Imagine soft locking in the tournament race. Imagine soft locking in the tournament finals.
Yeah, that would suck. Well, that would just be the game being stupid.
Arthur now entering the final stretch of Toy Time 2.
Is going to well, he's nearly done with the engine room in general. He's gonna be going down to the kitchen for the third round kitchen.
Very quick one at it. Only Boy
Base and Boy Base and Drift Drop.
Drift Drop not technically in the kitchen, but yeah.
Also, random question: is it Boy or Buoy?
I will say Boy Base.
A boy, but only because of yeah, boy.
Whatever, I guess. It's not like it matters too much.
I don't know,
as long as you understand what you're talking about, that's the point. My point is that it's useless to just end this debate.
I don't know. Some people actually think. Some people actually tell me it's boy, but.
Oh boy. OP. Arthur exiting there. The Fountain Dome going to be entering kitchen pretty soon. And having a close shave with the spikes there.
Not doing the not doing the triple jump strat. Damn. I see how it is. That strat, basically the strat I saw you use while you were on pretty good pace recently.
I still have to find a good way to make it work, but it's promising. Might be work. Yeah. Might be onto something there. Yeah, okay, they're entering Boy Base at 212. That's actually pretty dope.
That is really good. All right, Danny is he's still got a bit of a ways to go. He has one more. He's behind by a star. May I all right. So let's just see how hardcore does.
I'm not sure if that torpedo. Yeah, exactly. Okay, he got it back.
He did get noticed by the torpedo Ted there. Literally,
not cooperating there, but yeah, I meant.
Literally is one of the most forgettable enemies ever. Random, honest tape. Like.
If it was Torpedo Team, it would have been like way more memorable. But Torpedo Ted? Are you joking? Like Bill and Tim would have been good, but Bill and Ted.
Literally, like the last, literally like, this is like the first. This is like the only appearance of Torpedo Ted since SMW. Oh, he's got zapped a bit by the laser.
Even before at least 10 people who didn't know that it was called Torpedo Ted now know.
Yeah. Literally, I bet like nearly nobody who's not, well, literally everybody who's not played SMW has never heard of Torpedo Ted and probably doesn't have any idea of what I'm talking about. Ooh, nice. Elias, may I just point out something?
Say that.
Look at Danny's starbit count. Nice.
Okay. Give this man the race. No! What have you done, Danny? What? This is a crime against the integrity of the leaderboard. I'm out.
God damn it, Danny. What are you doing? Elias is actually gone. Oh my god.
You do not joke about this.
Oh my. Oh, sorry.
Manny, what have you done?
Even before Danny's actually just done that to
He probably did.
Overheard. That's funny.
Very well.
Looks like Oh my god.
We have a 3 minutes 10 seconds lead for Hardcore, and time is, I believe, it's not really like it has run out, but Hardcore is taking this home.
He is definitely showing his definitely showing he's got tons of skill. This is actually like 12 seconds off of Hardcore's PB, according to smallest pig ever. Wow.
It's not like Hardcore's PB is underrated. Definitely.
It means he is really showing.
Okay, then he's triggering the therapeutic head there.
I don't know. I feel like something's just clicked in Hardcore's mind, and he's just said, "Okay, this is the semifinals." No,
That's rough. That's
so rough.
That's putting salt in the wound there. Oh, I kind of feel bad for Danny.
That's literally putting salt in the wound. Yeah.
Of all the possible places falling in the space between the platform and the water, are you joking?
That's actually definitely. Oh, that's a hella small window. All right. Does this look like it pays for a 225? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should.
It should.
I mean, the official timepiece is glitching there.
Yeah. If anybody is in, this is 12 seconds of Hardcore's. What am I saying? This is at that pace. This is definitely sub 225 potential. Well, this is definitely 225 potential, not sub 225. What am I saying?
So there we are, into Onive Luigi for the final stretch and the final star before the final Bowser. A lot of finals in there.
A lot of finals, and he is going.
Yeah, he might be going to 1. And this is the prize here, so.
Which is leading up to the finals. The literal finals of the tournament.
Not exactly. The winner's finals.
Well, the winners' finals. Oh. It's not going for, actually he uses Luigi to knock him off, which I'm kind of surprised, because you can actually use the Starter as well.
Yeah, but it's pretty precise shot, though, so understandable.
It's pretty precise.
You might not want to risk it into a race environment, or simply Archer doesn't usually do that. Either of the two.
PB is sadly dead for Hardcore, but it's still looking like a really good run.
It's still looking like
look at that sing. Look at that sing.
Still looking like comfortably raced WR, which is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
At all.
Hey Fire, you're late. OP.
However, I have the idea that Sludgy won't be too worried about it. Like, he's not the guy to be. He just focuses on himself. I'm like, I need to be consistent. I need to do strats. I'm fine.
Yeah, Sludgy is definitely a guy who
doesn't give a damn about who he's facing, basically.
Yeah, he still just focuses mainly on himself, and it works out.
We have been focusing a bit on Danny, but that's basically a testament on the fact that Hardcore is a machine. I haven't seen huge mistakes at all. We'll see how Danny fares in Drift Drop, but wow,
nice.
That one else.
London Castle.
First one, John.
Go Luigi. Also, Elias, do you have the commentary? You're gonna switch audio as soon as Hardcore's done, by the way.
We just gotta mark him as a winner. So.
Gonna mark him as a winner already? What the hell?
No, I mean when he's done, I'm gonna mark him as a winner, and that's automatically going to happen.
He said.
The more you know. The more you know.
I thought you said
Yeah.
you actually were going to mark him as a winner already. I was like, what the hell?
I'm
That's a
not
good
that
early.
stupid, my man. Please.
That's showing a bit. That's showing a bit of overconfidence. OP. Oh, he's
I
going
mean, I
for a.
understand being overconfident is good for early cycle, like it's
Going for it.
free. Like it's free.
That
Apparently it
looks.
is for hardcore. Understandable. Have a nice
Ooh.
day.
Yep. He is definitely getting a good. That is definitely a very good early cycle for him. Second planet. Looking pretty good. You can't mess this up too much. Well, if you mess it up, you well, you can't really mess it up too much unless you're fire. OP. Don't say I didn't any.
Omega lol.
But you can. Oh my god.
Archer abiding the golden rule today. Easy. Easy gonna
Yep.
remember the golden rule.
I think.
He's not remembering. I'm sad.
He is not remembering the golden rule, which is you have to end up with the nice number of coins.
Coins?
Well,
Starbits.
nice number of starbits. Sorry, Fire Panther. You know, I'm just that type of I'm just that type of person in general. Like, if you met
Oz
me,
is Banter incarnate, like.
yeah. Best multiple time 229 flat.
And
Nice.
now, nice. That's more like it.
They ain't got a nice in the chat. Still though, GG on your PB, by the way, Fire.
Dude, if next run fire gets up to 40, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
legit gonna laugh so hard.
Alright. Final Bowser time for Hardcore.
So Hardcore started drifting a bit on the driver's seat today after taking what is an unassailable lead, basically. Unless he has some Mocha-esque moments in the final Bowser, is looking like he might take the zone. With the power of the good number of star bits, he faces Bowser and he's gonna defeat it.
Yeah. If this is this is actually like, well, yeah.
It happens sometimes. You have to check on that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on that. It's literally the golden rule of speedrun in Super Mario Galaxy.
Like any runs, if you want a run to be verified sub 255 with Luigi, you need to have a capture card and a video, and you need to end the run on 69 bits.
Yeah. Oh, he's going close. Oh, so Danny is just starting the final Bowser. Well, he's starting the final
Danny is looking at early cycle. He's looking at close shave. Can he make it happen? Yes, it did. Nice. Nice
he only
one
got
there,
that
Danny.
damage plus too.
Damage boosting, but still making it.
Yep. He nearly got that damage loss though, so.
Yeah, being 1 health here, you might not want to do that. Pretty Monka-esque situation there. Grabs the coin. Safe play from Danny. Smart play. Smart boy, Danny. Doesn't want to die here.
This is
wants to keep his hopes alive.
This is looking solid. And
nice cancel. Very nice cancel.
That was close, but that was a nice one. And that's 1, 2. No.
No, not really.
2 and 3. GG to Hardcore.
225. Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
That was very good. Danny there doing Danny strats in Bowser. That was nice. Very nice strat.
Danny is. Congrats to Hardcore. He's got the official race world record. Congrats.
Wow. Just wow. That was very good.
Yeah.
No PB, unfortunately, for him.
It was close. It was really close.
Yeah.
2:25:40.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's a bloody good
GG.
time.
That is amazing of a time. 2:25:40. Alright. Hardcore, if you want to join VC, then we will, you know. Yeah.
I'll just do the thing.
Congrats. Alright, Danny is looking like he is about to go into the final Bowser fight.
Right. Yeah, then he's going to Bowser fight.
Not on the golden number. He is on 0 star bits. Wow.
Disappointing. Disappointing day. Also, Arthur might have joined us. When you're ready, let us know.
Hello.
Point. He's on low.
Hey there, Arthur. Looking very sharp. Congrats on the race world record, by the way. Very close to PB.
Thank you.
Amazing. No.
I don't even know how that happened because my early game was just pretty bad. Start rolling greens here.
Your early game was really good.
Well, the terrace was pretty good.
To be honest, everything was really, to be honest.
Yeah, just that fountain looked a bit shaky, and then he was head to head.
I don't even think I can actually.
I was plus.
Yeah, I think I can actually see any. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like he's about to go into the final phase, by the way. So anything? What's your thoughts on the run?
I didn't think I was on 225 base. I didn't look at splits for the whole time. But
yeah,
because I had so many small mistakes. But
yeah, well, the point is that you made some small mistakes after that fountain, but there was nothing sticking out majorly. That's the point. Just 5 seconds here and there, but you didn't make any huge mistake that was a huge time loss. So that was pretty consistent. That was pretty good. The run was pretty good. So I believe you can be happy with that. Yeah, but there might be some problems with your VC stuff right now. Like you're lagging quite a lot.
Okay, I am back.
Okay, try to stop now. Might be a bit better. Yeah, Ben's about to finish now. 229.
229.
Yeah, it's a 229. I don't think he'll be too happy with that.
Yeah.
Especially consider what has happened there.
Hello. Hi, Danny.
hello. Hi.
That doesn't look like a very happy Danny to me there. It's quite understandable.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah. At least Hardcore got a freaking 225, so I know I never would have stood a chance in the first place.
He was playing really good, though.
Well, that didn't look like it. That didn't look like it. There was a point in Fountain where you were toe-to-toe with him, and the momentum was also on your side because you were catching up. You were within 5 seconds.
And then Battle Rock 2 happened. Yeah. That has literally never happened to me before. I've never missed that launch star. I was so upset at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that just started sliding. At least that's my guess. Also, I wanted to ask you a question about Anya 3. Were you going for the fast strat but changed your mind because of what happened on Anya 2?
No.
Okay.
No.
That looked
that's
like
what
the
you-
case, but I don't know why. You just long jumped on the other direction, and you look like you stood for a second there. And
No, I just
Yeah.
go over there on the third phase to get star bits. I usually play that safe.
Ah, that's
Oh.
actually genius. That's actually genius. A friend of might actually implement that. Literally, more you know. So yeah, anything you guys want to say in your run?
I don't even know. Let's see. Wait, where's my comparison here? Okay. So, I mean, Honey Hive 2, I was struggling with that waterfall jump. Thankfully, I didn't fall all the way
Yeah.
down, so that was good.
Surprised you actually went for that. That was actually really risky.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I was thinking, so I was trying to figure this out earlier, like whether or not I should go for that, but I kind of figured out a way, sort of, where like I think I can get that wall jump somewhat consistently, and then I've kind of worked out how I can kind of save it if it doesn't, so I felt sort of comfortable going
Interesting.
for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Also, that reminds me. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference considering the actual finishing times, but there was any moments during the run where you were using some strats, like for instance, not using the new battle strat for instead of waterfall. I'm not sure if value strat is also faster, but that certainly feels like way safer. If it's not faster, it's certainly way safer. Or
Yeah.
the new routes, or because you have a lot of strats that I think are going low key. Just they're not being implemented by many runners because everybody just thinks, okay, I'm gonna watch Harker's run, I'm gonna watch Sludgy's run, I'm gonna watch Valu's run, but nobody thinks about watching Danny's run, and that's a shame because you're using some strats that I think are really good and have a lot of potential, but they're not very known because like you don't have that top free time. Which is pretty interesting. So, do you have any thoughts about that and not using some strats that are kind of mainstream, for let's say, for lack of a better term?
To be honest, you kind of lost me about halfway through that.
Okay, I see. Understandable. I'm very welcome. No, it was just about really not using some strats like the new route or the value jump instead of waterfall. Just if you have any regrets on that or not, just basically it.
Yeah, you know, I was trying to look into the thing Valu does on Honey Hive, like Honey Hive 1 and 2, but I just can't land on like that ledge, you know? Like
That is very yeah, you're not wrong.
So I just because of that, I never do that. It doesn't really make too much of a difference anyway.
Oh, interesting.
Like whether I do something else, I guess.
I see. Then I guess I'm gonna ask you guys, both of you, if Archer is still there, man. He's muted.
He is
muted. He's just muted.
Yeah.
Okay, then just beginning with you. Any thoughts on being on winners finals? Like, do you feel ready for that? Do you feel like Sludgy is not an easy opponent by any means, especially his consistency is off the charts. So, how do you feel about that match?
Like before this run, I didn't think I would play well. I was pretty nervous at the beginning, then I made those mistakes, but I got a 225 that motivated, and I think.
Definite.
So, just consistency boost before the race, I guess, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, the fact that you got a 225 in this race actually definitely would have definitely put you in a very good position for of confidence for Sludgy's race and for the race against Sludgy. And I like to hear that. That is going to be very exciting.
Yeah.
About you, Danny said, it's gonna be a couple of still a lot of people have to play down there. There's Oddly
Yeah.
Rusty,
Yeah.
and then True Gamer. But what's your goal after this? Do you want to reach that grand final still? Because
Ideally, yes.
you know you have a
but-
shot.
Yeah, I would at least want to get to the last round of the losers bracket, and I think I can sort of do that reasonably.
Yeah, I think I should be very you should be pretty confident.
Yeah, and then of course that would mean racing either sludgy or hardcore, which, well, we know how this went. I don't think
We know
big racing against sludgy. Well, racing against sludgy would be just as challenging.
Well,
Alright.
as I said before this race, if somebody told me you were in the finals and I didn't see the run, I would be, ooh, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that, but I can see why that happened. So I think that maybe that fact that Barrock 2 maybe killed your confidence, and you were actually posting in the chat, which is something you don't usually do.
Yeah.
I think that you might have something more to show off than just today, and I think you know that as well. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking forward for that when that happens. It's gonna be a very hype match.
I am really looking forward. Definite. It's definitely gonna be, it's definitely gonna show you and well, definitely gonna put you guys to the test. Alright,
Yeah.
so
I
so
guess
yeah.
we'll be wrapping up.
Wait, before we go, I wanted to point out the next race in the tournament is Otomy versus Shadowfrost at 12:30 British Standard Time on Monday, October 22nd, or 7:30 EDT. Looks like there's nobody commenting that yet, but we'll see what's going on next.
Yeah,
And
it's still going to be a while up until that race happens. Also, I know Gar and Claire are actually planning the race, so we might have more news on that later.
Yeah. Oh, Artemis has just posted, and oh my god, he's just slept through it. Wow, that's funny.
Dang.
All right.
I know that
All
the
right.
feeling lack of sleep can be pretty bad, but
So,
yeah, lots of
before we-
hype matches. Lots of hype matches coming up. I'm really excited about
There's
that.
a lot of hype matches.
Yeah, definitely.
So before we ramble on, I guess. Before we ramble on, I guess we're just gonna end this up here. So yeah, thanks for hardcore, thanks for Danny. Anything
Thank
you want to
you.
say? Anyone?
Anything we want to say? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Just thank you guys for commentating. You guys are awesome
pleasure.
commentators, and yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
For me, basically the same. That Danny.
Thank
you. GG.
Yeah, GG is hardcore.
Yep.
Danny, GG.
So semifinals, hardcore versus sludgy. It's already been posted in the tournament bracket.
Yeah, we'll have more news on that later. I can tell you that as an admin of the tournament.
Don't forget to follow the races. Don't forget to follow the commentators, me and Elias. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys maybe for the finals. Hopefully we'll see you sometime. Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
We definitely will. So again, thank you for being here. I've been Elias, with me Pods and our great racers as always. And until next time, I guess goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.